Hey guys, it's your girl Tammy. We got the latest and the greatest from our girl Amberlynn Reid. It just keeps getting deeper. Have you guys watched the Amy Slayton parody of Our Girl? It was hilarious. And I've already checked out the likes to dislike ratio on this video, and it has like 900 at this point, 900 dislikes to like 150 likes. And I read a couple comments in, and they were like, have you seen the new Amy Slayton parody? I think people are pushing for drama and starting a war. But it was classic. It was the best. So if you haven't already seen it, I did a reaction to it. It's on my channel. Just go to my channel and look up my videos and take a look.
Hey guys! Okay, so I'm surprised, but a lot of people are actually enjoying these videos. This is where Becky and I get a little deep.
Who's enjoying these videos?
So, I'm surprised, but a lot of people have actually enjoyed these videos, which is crazy to me because I thought people wouldn't enjoy these so much. But these are the ones that we have already answered in our past videos. And these are the ones
Who the hell are you polling?
So if you're new to this type of video, we go back and forth. Becky chooses one, asks me the question, I have to answer it. She doesn't get to answer it, and then vice versa. So are you ready?
Yes. Okay. Who among your friends do you think is most deserving of fame and fortune?
What? Okay.
I'm surprised you don't say herself.
Fortune. See, it's like I want some people to have like fortune, but then I know that those people don't want fame. So it's like I don't know who to choose. I actually thought of someone. So I consider her a friend, obviously. I don't see her often because she lives somewhere else. But I'm going to go with Becky's cousin because, oh wait.
You mean Amber has friends? It seems like every friend that she has is either friends of her girlfriends or friends of her friends of the friends of her girlfriends. But you never see any real friends of Amberlynn other than her girlfriend.
But
that's
let's just
the
say
tea,
she's
guys.
Beautiful, she can sing, she can act, like she's done a lot of things like that already. So definitely her, because that's what she wants and that's her dream. So I'm gonna choose her. Okay, picking one for her. If you were absurdly rich, what selfish luxury would you indulge in?
Selfish luxury.
Yeah, I know, like
Healthcare. Weight loss surgery. Following a weight loss doctor. The list can go on and on and on.
Fish, what does that mean? Well, I know what okay, never mind.
Not really big into like really expensive stuff.
Right.
That's not really selfish. Making sure I got a house and a car and my bills are paid, you know.
Okay, let me word it a little differently. What is something that you would buy that's super expensive that you don't need, that you just like want?
A projector.
A projector?
Watching movies on the wall.
That wasn't even the question, Amberlynn. Now you're making up you're making Becky answer the way you want her to answer. Let her answer what she's answering.
How much are those?
Bully.
Not much.
Then let's get one. Oh wait, I just asked you.
Oh. Okay.
We got this.
That's good. At one point, did you become aware of the concept of cool, and how did that affect you?
That reminds me.
Never.
I have to tell them. Becky, she asked me one day, am I cool?
Aww.
I said, sure, but it's not cool to be cool. So it left her pondering. She was like, does that make me cool then? Or am I not cool since I'm cool? It was funny. I don't know the concept of cool.
I'm good. I'm good without being.
You know, I'm surprised. She outdid herself and did a 20-minute video today. Maybe she's trying to make up the ad revenue. And if you notice the title, it's clickbaity, but safe clickbaity. After yesterday's fiasco with the platform taking her video down.
Cool. I don't have to be cool.
What does cool mean to you?
I don't know. Like really interesting and
I'm
talented.
too cool for
that kind of
school.
Okay. See,
Oh my
cool
god.
to me is a word that you use in like middle school.
Yeah.
Like to be like talented and like.
Well, I see people and I'm like, man, I wish I looked like them.
Aww.
Yeah.
To me, I wouldn't consider that like cool. What would be the word for that?
Oh yeah.
Aspiring.
Admirable.
And admirable.
Yeah, things like that.
Inspirational.
Yeah. But at what point did I become aware of the concept of cool and how that affect you? Things were cool when I was in like middle school. Things aren't cool now. Like I say cool, like when someone, like when I'm texting someone and they're like, oh, I just got done swimming. I'm like, cool. Like, I don't know.
So, okay, you mean middle school then?
Yeah.
Just like, oh, I want to be,
Like in middle school, I would wear butterflies in my hair, and that was cool. I thought I was cool doing that. I was like, I'm the coolest.
Back in like 2002, there was a yo-yo craze. So I had to have a yo-yo just like everybody else. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, out of nowhere, yo-yos just blew up.
I wasn't very good at them. I will admit that.
I couldn't really do any tricks, but I had fun just, the regular.
Yeah. My brother was pretty good at it. That's what I remember mostly.
I did graduate from this to this. So.
What is this?
Where you just throw it down and catch it?
I couldn't do that. I was only ever a...
Really?
Yeah.
It took me a while to learn it that way.
Oh, wow. I'm to the last one. If you could resurrect one person for a year, who would you choose and why?
I don't know. For a year.
For a year.
Probably somebody to get this country back in shape.
Ooh, this is getting deep.
I mean, we're not supposed to be talking about politics here, but there's a lot
Politics.
wrong. Everybody knows there is. Whether you're on either side, there's wrong somewhere.
So you'd resurrect someone who could literally just like fix everything. I don't think there's one person that could do that, do you?
No, because they've all made their faults.
Right.
They've all, I'm sure done something that wasn't the best interest for their country. So.
Are you finding this content riveting? Are you grateful for this content that she so graciously put out for us meager viewers? Because without her content, we have no structure to our day.
Okay.
Now that's deep.
Where do you go and what do you do when you need to restore your energy?
I sit in my bed all day.
I mean, sleeping.
Yeah, pretty much.
Isn't that how a normal human restores their energy?
I'm not normal. I'm gonna do the top one. What's a common trait shared by everyone you've dated? Oh, the tea.
Well, very common was I had a bad habit of dating Geminis. I dated like 3 of them.
I'm not Gemini.
No, thank God, because Geminis are crazy.
I'm a Capricorn.
I can't remember what they say about Capricorns. All I know is Geminis, where there was 3 of them, they all had very similar bad qualities.
So you believe in horoscopes and zodiac
No,
stuff?
I don't like, because I'm a Sagittarius, and what it says for a Sagittarius, it doesn't sound like me.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't believe in horoscopes, I don't believe in the zodiac sign stuff, nothing. I just don't.
Do you guys believe in horoscopes? Like, let me know in the comment section. I myself am a Libra, and I kind of fit the description of a Libra. Like, I like that balance, and I'm always the person that everybody seems to come to when they have their problems, and I seem to have some knack for making them feel better and going away feeling a sense of relief. And I don't like conflict. As you can tell, I don't go on camera much because I have this tendency. I don't want to be out there, and I don't want to. I kind of have anxiety about it. But I'm gonna be doing a video, and I'm going to be very vulnerable. I'm going to be talking about my mental health. So if you haven't already, subscribe, hit your notifications, so if you're interested in that type of topic, you're notified when that video comes out.
When it comes to handling conflict, are you more like your mom or your dad?
I legitimately can say that I'm a mixture of both. From what I remember from when I was younger and being around them, I literally feel like I'm a mixture of both. Honestly, I feel like it's a little too personal to like share why and like how, so I'm just gonna say both of them. Okay. Recall a moment when you immediately knew you were in trouble.
Oh, God.
When she met me. I'm just kidding.
Do you mean like...
Oh, yeah.
It could be anything.
Well, I don't know if I ever told this story before.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
Like the time that I was in the goat house. My dad built like this shelter thing for the goats to go into at night.
Oh my God, that's why Becky's so obsessed with goats.
And he said, stay out of there. Well, we didn't have goats for a long time, but actually that little shelter thing is still standing to this day. This was back in the early 2000s. Me and two of my cousins decided, let's go play in there. Mind you, this was years after there were no goats, so it wasn't like gross or anything. So it was time for church, and we were coming out of it. I decided, hey, it was a small area. I'm like, I'm gonna crawl through it backwards and just stick a foot out and then go.
Did she say this was years after there was no ghost, or did I mishear that?
The rest of the way, I put my hand back and stumbled, and it bent my thumb all the way back and broke it.
Ooh.
So I went to church with a broken thumb, and I didn't tell my parents ever because I didn't want to get in trouble.
Wow.
It was purple and everything. I made sure to keep my hand hidden until the color went away. Like days. I made sure they wouldn't see my hand. Like I had it in my pocket or in a hoodie,
That's not good. That's the minute you knew you were in trouble?
Yeah. As soon as that happened, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't let them find out. I'm probably going to get my butt spanked.
Right.
So.
Oh my gosh. I've never heard that story before, which is weird.
You've never heard that story before?
Never.
That's weird.
I know.
It's a crazy story. When was the last time someone saw you cry?
When haven't we?
I literally cry every day.
Yeah.
I cry every day for like the stupidest reasons. Like yesterday I cried in the car because I was like, oh my God, my mood stabilizer's working. I had like this like moment where I felt like it was like really working. And I cried from like happy tears.
Yes, you did.
I cried for like a lot of like random things. There's like no rhyme or reason. I'm an emotional, sensitive person. And I wouldn't say that's like a bad thing, but it does annoy me because like sometimes I'll just like cry like around people, or I get like teary eyed and I feel like people think I'm like a dramatic person. But that's not even it. I'm emotional. I'm
yawning,
very, like,
guys.
I feel empathy for people. Like yesterday we were in the car and there was this cop like on the side of the road, and I was like, I couldn't ever be a cop because I couldn't pull people over because I'd feel too bad. I'd feel bad.
You would let everybody go.
Yeah, and I'm like, because I feel...
Just don't speed anymore.
Yeah, I feel people's pain. Like, I feel people's embarrassment. I feel people's sadness. And I feel people's anger. Like, when I'm around someone, however they're feeling, like, my body matches it. And I feel like that's very... It just makes me an emotional person, I guess. Like, very... Yeah. I don't like it too much, but it's like, whatever. What are some overrated pleasures in your life?
Overrated pleasures?
Mm-hmm. What's
For
a
Amber,
pleasure
that'd be
in
eating.
your life that is overrated to other people, but to you it's not?
The only thing that comes to mind is the phone. But lately, it's like I don't keep that thing glued to my hand and my face like I used to.
Mm-hmm.
So
you think phones are overrated?
Yeah.
Really?
Because people just spend too much time on them.
They do.
Exactly.
And that's what made me,
We
leave us
do.
sitting sometimes whenever we're watching a TV show, we're having a conversation, or,
Yeah.
actually doing something. Because back in the day, I would have just had it glued to my freaking hand anyway.
I'm obsessed with my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, we know this,
no,
Amber.
that's the rules.
A rule? I didn't know there was a rule card. Okay.
And now you do.
Is it wrong to be ashamed of one's country? Why or why not?
No, it's not wrong. Because I feel like there are things that could happen in your country that, like, obviously you're not in control of, and you could be ashamed of it. There are a few things I'm ashamed of currently that's going on in our world, y'all. Well, not world, but our country. Well, world too. But I'm ashamed to know that, like, not like my generation's a part of it, but it kind of is. So that's that.
Oh my
Go to
God.
it solo. Hello, can you go? What type of person are you least likely to become friends with?
Probably someone who is very...
Don't you love, like, how deep they go with these questions? It's so superficial. It's like, yo, Becky, we gotta do some filler content, so let's do some questions. Oh, never mind. Let's not show the footage of my takeout from last night. Because that's so bad.
I'm not saying I couldn't be friends with someone like this, because I have a lot of people in my family. But someone who is so
I'm kind of wishing for an Amy Slayton video right now.
That they... yeah, just extremely right-winged people. Like Westboro Baptist Church. Like, that's... I don't want no part of anyone like that. Someone who is just so... I'm going to protest at this soldier's, funeral because I can. You know what I'm saying? That happened.
Wait, why would they protest at a soldier's funeral? I'm confused.
I can't remember if he was gay or if he was, like, of color or something. Like a different race other than white,
I can't. So, you don't like people who are very, like, my way is right because this is what the Bible says, pretty much.
Yeah. And those people take the Bible way wrong.
But explain to people how you grew up. So, like, she went to a Christian school for, like, her whole life.
Yes, I did.
That's how she grew up. So she's not, like... I don't want people to take what she's saying and, like, twist it. Like, she's not knocking them.
No, we know the South is a Bible. She lives in the Bible Belt.
I believe in God, It's just, that's not my way of doing things, and I don't think it's the smartest way to do things.
And a lot of what, like, how she feels, in my opinion, is based off of, like, your experience.
Yeah. I'm talking experience with these schools. Like...
how she feels, in my opinion. So now Amber's interjecting her own thoughts on how Becky should feel. Oh, how sad.
I think I was in
Becky,
grade,
run.
4th grade, and this was whenever John Kerry and George Bush was going into office. They made us vote who would we choose, and it was in front of everybody, so it wasn't private.
Oh, wow.
So of course everybody picked George Bush because he's Republican and he was Christian, and
He was safe.
Of course, I was like, I'm going to vote for George Bush. But looking back on it now, I'm like, John Kerry would have been a whole lot better, but, whatever.
That's who I was.
What?
I liked John Kerry. I was like, yeah. do not take anything she's saying and then twist it, make it your own, because I know that's what people do, and don't get offended by any opinions, because that's the point, they are opinions.
No, that's what we do when you constantly, force feed us your lies and the way you believe everybody should think and how everybody should feel. And it's like each and every person that doesn't agree with you, especially in your comments, you attack and you call a hater. And you don't, I mean, you're saying, Becky has her technical right for freedom of speech, but nobody else does. But there are rights for a reason. They're not Amberlynn rights.
We won't get offended by yours if you won't get offended by ours.
I'm very into listening to other people's opinions.
Yeah.
What do you get complimented on the most?
My winged eyeliner, which I'm currently not wearing.
I think we're so over the wing eyeliner.
Thanks.
Girl, it's like so
if you could
2 years
for
ago.
A year, what cause would you be involved in?
Oh. I think I would either want to do like autistic kids, or I would want to do like an LGBT center, or I would like to be at like a Alzheimer's like place where you could go talk to them and stuff.
Yes.
Because my mama had it, and like the 2 last weeks of her life,
Alzheimer's
really
is a
bad.
very,
Like,
very
I feel for those people.
difficult disease. My God.
Favorite person when I worked at a nursing home, she had dementia, but she was great. I loved her. Would you rather give your past self advice or ask your future self a question?
Ooh, that's a goodie. I would definitely give my past self advice, but that's a little scary because I know for a fact if I gave myself advice, I'd probably take that advice and I probably wouldn't be where I am now. So it's so crazy because like there's so many pros to my life currently, but there's so many cons to my life. So it's like that's what
That sounds you,
because it's like I don't. Yeah, that's scary, but I would definitely give myself advice because I mean, if I could change being this size, I used to tell myself that I wouldn't, but I'm at the point where it's like, yeah, I would. Because I don't want to be this person suffering with like an eating disorder and like being over 500 pounds. Like it's not. I always ask myself like, why me?
Suffering with an eating disorder. What eating disorder? What eating disorder have you ever been diagnosed with? You went to a psychiatrist and you were diagnosed with bipolar. Is there a new bipolar eating disorder, guys? I think I may have missed that. She's still playing that binge eating disorder thing.
That's going off on a whole different thing. I'm gonna start crying, so let's not do that. Okay. What is something about the way your parents raised you that you are thankful for?
They raised me to be very polite and humble. So it's like, I don't have to.
Becky's like the most humble person I've ever seen. I swear to God.
The best of the best. I don't mind to get great value. Or, what is
Great
that
value
from Walgreens? I can't remember. Nice.
Oh my God, I haven't been to Walgreens in forever.
I have no issue getting stuff like that. I don't have to be like, oh, I've got to have.
She's not bougie.
Because it's craft. I got to have craft.
She doesn't have to flex like her girlfriend.
Or the organic brands that are just like way expensive. But yeah, very polite. I didn't have to call my mom and dad sir or ma'am, but I did have to, respect other people. What are signs that you have chemistry with someone?
Signs that you have chemistry? So for me, in my opinion, it's when, like, honestly, you can't keep your hands off of each other, but you know when it's, like, appropriate to be like that. Obviously, because you can be like that like 24/7. Just when like you connect with someone, I don't know how to explain it. Like when you connect with them like emotionally and physically and mentally, like you can have conversations with them, but you can also like connect with them in bed. Like that's chemistry to me. Like when you have the whole situation, like when your heart beats really
Oh my
fast when you're
God.
around them, you get like the whole butterfly situation. When you think of them a lot, like not like in an obsessive way, but I feel like chemistry is different for everyone, but it's very a touchy feely thing. Like you touch their minds, you touch their body type deal. Okay, so we're gonna do one more question.
Oh, please. And
If you were
this.
to give a tour of your hometown, what would be the highlights?
Perfect answer, or perfect
Why is
question
that
for
funny?
Becky.
Because there's not many.
Yeah, so we're skipping that question.
I love my hometown. Don't get me wrong. I really do. It's home. I don't ever want to stray far from it. There are some good things to it, but it's just like I can't think of anything right now.
You can't think of anything. It's funny.
I mean, we had a mayor one time who was like really good friends with John F. Kennedy. Like it was on the plaque. Like I don't know. I read all this stuff about it.
How are you gonna give a tour of him? You gonna go to his house?
There was a statue in the square, but I don't know if it's there anymore.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because obviously I've been to her hometown several times, several hundred times, and I honestly like I can't think of anything. I'd be like, hey, you want to go to the square? Like that's it.
To an art museum. I can take you to a haunted museum. They have that.
Oh my God, of course Becky
Why don't
knows
you
about the
tell me about
haunted
this?
museum.
But you knew.
A haunted museum?
Yeah, it's in the old library downtown. It's like on the main strip.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
I hope you did too, because we enjoy it.
Do you enjoy doing this?
I do.
This is all we have left though. What are we gonna do? This is probably for the next video. And
Yeah,
then
that
what?
looks like it would be enough.
Maybe we can buy some more.
What if you buy them in the same?
Oh, please don't.
And then we have to answer the same questions?
Yeah.
No.
Alright, guys, I'm ending this. I think I'm going to put you guys out of your misery. So, what are your thoughts? It's filler content, extremely boring. I think this is something you would watch when you're getting ready to go to bed because I guarantee you'll be out within 20 minutes. But, definitely leave comments in the comment section. I just love you guys when you guys put your thoughts down there, you make your comments, I read them. It's like, I swear to God, it's the highlight of my personal day. And I also wanted to thank all new subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're notified when I do any uploads. Also consider either liking or disliking this video. And, you know, if you have a friend that might be interested in this content or a friend that follows us reaction channels, please share my channel with other people. Thank you guys and have a great day. Don't forget to smile and go out for your walk. It'll make you feel 100% better. See you guys in the next.